Welcome everybody to another wonderful episode of Tekkit Krash. Let me show you a little bit what I'm doing over here. I did it all off camera because I have never made crops before. Ooh, and I just placed a block. I never done crops before, so I was afraid of spending hours and hours trying to do something that would never come to pass. So these are my crops. In the time that I have been practicing with it, I have gotten a lot of different seeds and a lot of different things. Um, but let me go and show you the basics. So, what it is you need to make a little square with some water in the middle. That way, they can all be irrigated. Now, I did something a little different. Now, this you can find anywhere. What I did also was I created a because I'm not on to play all the time, and they do need a lot of upkeep. They need to have fertilizer, they need to have hydration cells, and Weedex. So what I did, this machine right here, it's called a crop-matron, and it's really easy to make. I can go and show you how to do it real quick. But right in the wiki, you can look up crop-matron. So a machine block, a chest, some crops, and electric circuit. And the crops are just two sticks on the sides like that. So it's really easy to make. However, the Weedex is a little more difficult. You need an empty cell, grin powder, and redstone. And grin powder is just a macerated spider's eye. Anyway, this hydration cell is what you do is you take an empty cell, you put water in it. You can either go to a water source and just dip it in water, or whatever. You fill it up, and then you extract it twice. First time it extracts into a coolant cell, and the second time it extracts it into a hydration cell. Now these do not stack, so you have to be very careful with how many you make. You don't want to fill up your inventory and stuff that you can't carry. So anyway, it does use quite a bit of Weedex and hydration cells, because so you do kind of still have to watch it and make sure that it's always has some full. But the good thing is that it's always pretty good. So as you can see in my inventory, I do have these unknown seeds. What it is so in order to make crops to crossbreed, what you do is you put a plant on one corner, put a plant on another corner, and you can experiment. You can do whatever combination you want. And then in the middle, you have one crop, and then you put a second crop on there. So if you wanna, let's see if I can. No, I can't take it off. Anyways, but with a second crop, and that kind of tells it this is where you are going to crossbreed. Anyways, but so in order to harvest things, there's two ways to do it. Left click destroys the plant, and right click harvests the plant. So if I right click this pumpkin, all it does is give me some pumpkins. That's all it does. But this pumpkin in the middle, this might crossbreed it. Oh, I just stepped on it. I just stepped on my pumpkin, so yeah, that is one thing you have to be very careful with. If you do happen to step on, or even if a monster steps on it, it does destroy it. So I can go and show you this then. So that's so you have to till the ground and then or hoe it or whatever, and then put two crops down. Anyways, so to harvest the crop is right click like so, or to destroy it is left click. And that's going to give me a seed. Let me see. Let's do this one. Oh no, let's do this one. So if I left click this, oh, see right there? So it gave me a seed packet. And I already know what this one is. I already know it's pumpkin seeds. But this one, it says unknown seeds. So what you have to do, you have to get a crop analyzer right there. And if you put the unknown seeds in your hotbar like that, you do have to make sure you do have a battery. You can also use a battery pack. There's other ways you can do it. I haven't. I've been fine with just the battery. So, anyways, so what you do is you take the unknown seeds, you put it in this first left slot, and then it tells you what it is, pumpkin. And then it tells you what tier it is and who it was discovered by. In this case, Notch created it. And it just keeps going. Kind of shows what it looks like, gives more description of it. The last one though, the last one's the most important. So it does also use the most energy. It actually completely drained my battery. So if I do that, boom. So it has growth 0, gain 2, resistance 0. So basically what that means is, now if I go and place this back here, so now that plant is going to have, it's going to I don't know. I think it was going to grow faster. So it's really useful for. Let me go and destroy this one as well. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh well. I meant to destroy it, not to harvest it. Anyway, so we got to till the ground. So yeah, so that's kind of the basics of crops. It's kind of just experimentation. What my goal is to make cocoa beans. So I do have one cocoa seed, and I do have some cocoa beans. What I would like to do is have this entire field be cocoa beans, and just growing an infinite supply of cocoa. That way I can make coffee, I can make cookies, stuff like that. So that's my goal with this. Still not quite there yet, so I need a lot more cocoa seeds and cocoa beans in order to do that. But for now, it's going along just fine. I just got to keep watching it, keep weeding, and all that kind of stuff. So, anyways, so that's kind of the basics of crops. You kind of just put the stuff anywhere. Does get some good amount of watermelon. I will eventually probably have this automated. Like once I get the cocoa beans, I'll have it automated with some block breakers and some other stuff in order to so that once the cocoa beans get harvested, it'll get broken. I'm going to try out a few things. I'm going to look online and see what there is to do. So hopefully we will have an automated cocoa field. Don't know if that's going to happen. I haven't, like I said, I haven't experimented in it yet, but that is the end goal. So I'm going to go and fill this up. Anyways, so as you can tell, I did use it pretty quickly. So now, the next thing. So I haven't built up the factory. Oh, actually, that's one thing I need to talk about. So I talked about the hydration cells. I talked about the Weedex, but the fertilizer. That is, in order to make fertilizer, you need some interesting things. So you have to have scrap and bone meal. So scrap. How do you make scrap? What you need is something called a recycler. Let me go ahead and go down here. So down in my factory, I have this pipe. If you remember this pipe, it goes up to my condenser. And so in this pipe, I put what is known as a distribution pipe. And what it does is you can set the numbers. So here I have white is 20 and blue is so teal, light blue is 1. So every 20 blocks that goes up to white, it's going to take 1 block to blue. And that goes to this machine, the recycler, which is not too difficult to make, just kind of. Ooh. So the recycler is a compressor, glowstone, dirt, and refined iron. So not too difficult to make. It just keeps dropping everything. I think it's bugged out. I think it's giving me extra. What is going on? Anyways, that is definitely weird. I don't know why that's happening. Anyways, whatever. Anyways, this recycler, what it does is it has, I don't know what the chance is on it, but every time something comes into the recycler, it has a chance to make scrap, and then that scrap is being pumped out to this chest. So currently I do have a lot of scrap, so I probably can even increase this more. I originally had 1-to-1, and then I moved it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and 50. Why not? Because I don't need that much. I don't need that much scrap, because I'm doing pretty good on that. So eventually I'll probably just turn it off and just have all of my cobblestone going, all my stuff going up. So I did finish this quarry, I'm on my next one, so I just had to extend it. Once again, I have world anchors throughout the way because the pipes are running underneath me. So you do want to make sure that you have all the chunks loaded between the quarry to wherever you are piping. So that's one of the hardest parts about quarrying. So anyways, so that's that. What next is, so we have a factory, but it's been very difficult to get higher than what we are because we're afraid of falling. We're afraid to, and building the floor, the floor is going to be 1 row up, and it's kind of just, it's making it difficult to accomplish. So what we are actually going to do is we are going to make ourselves some flying rings. I I finally have enough EMC to do so. It took quite a long time to get enough. So I'm going to go over here to our nearly infinite lava supply from last episode. I'm going to take out this volcanic amulet for a second. It has stopped pumping, but I've been okay with my solar rays on the top. I'm kind of retired my lava facility for now, but I'll keep it up in the future. Anyways, so with the volcanic amulet, you can use that to make the flying ring. So what we need, let's go ahead and look it up. Swift Wolf's Rending Gale. So I think you can click on, there you go, click on that one. So what you have is you have dark matter, feathers, and an iron band. Now the iron band can be made two different ways. The bottom way is actually the easier way, with a lava bucket and just iron. That's really easy to make, but I've already made a volcanic amulet, so I can do it this way. So, what we do need this dark matter, and we do need some feathers, which I already have, and some iron. Oh, yeah, we do have enough iron. Okay, in that chest. Anyways. So, and first we need to make the ring. And there it is, the iron band. And then around, actually I have to make more dark matter. So I'm going to try to make two of these. I don't know if it's two flying rings, one for me and one for Jared. Don't know if I have enough diamonds, but we will definitely see. I've been using a lot of EMC to do this. Ooh, I think that's enough. 8. Just enough. Perfect. That is great, and we are 7 diamonds away from having an extra dark matter. So I'm only going to make one ring for the video. I'm going to make one off camera for Jared. Let's put the feathers right there, and then the ring. Boom! Swift Wolf's Rending Gale. So there it is. It does use EMC to fly, so we want to make sure there's no like coal or any type of fuel inside our inventory. But what we do need to do is we have to charge our client star. So let me go ahead and get that. We get half the diamonds. Okay, so let's go charge our client star. Ooh, come on, drop in there. And it is not wanting to drop in there. Well, that is just weird. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Anyways, so you just have to put the client star somewhere in the inventory. It doesn't matter where it is, just somewhere in the inventory. And then it's just like creative mode. You can double tap, and you can fly. And that's it. So it does make a kind of a weird whoa sound when it lands and stuff. But this is gonna make the building go much faster. So as you can see, I can just fly along here and just this is gonna go so much faster making the floor and everything. So, and also the great thing about the flying ring is it gets rid of all fall damage. See, I didn't get hurt at all. That's it. So that's what's wonderful about the flying ring. It can do a lot of make life a whole bunch easier, especially when you're going around looking for stuff. So yeah, so today we made the flying ring. I showed you a little bit about crops. Hopefully next episode I'll have some more where I can go and show you how to destroy it again. So left click and that destroys it, and I picked up a seed bag and I destroyed the crop next to me. The entire time when I was doing this myself, I never destroyed a crop, and I have done it twice on this video. So I don't know what that means for me, but it definitely has been annoying. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. So hopefully we'll have some more cocoa beans next episode. Be able to set up kind of our cocoa facility. What do we get? Another melon. Okay, I like melons. We'll just put them right there. Right there. Okay, so hopefully we'll get some more cocoa beans and to kind of extend this out. But for now, I'm gonna go and fly around. You guys can enjoy the music, enjoy the scenery of our wonderful facility. Guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully, make sure you guys subscribe. I'm gonna beginning once we get this facility built up. We're gonna go to what am I saying? I'm gonna do some railcraft, some I'm gonna experiment into that because I really haven't done that yet. So make sure you guys like, favorite, comment, subscribe, whatever else you can do on YouTube. Just do it, and we're getting closer to our 50 subscribers, so make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this video, and we will make sure we keep playing Tekkit and we keep learning how to do some cool things. Anyway guys, thanks for watching.